Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. I'm going to be talking about Git branching today, and this is the last video that I can really see myself doing with this Git series. If you have anything you want to see, there's obviously plenty more to it, but these are just basic videos to get you familiar with Git, and then you can go look and research the rest yourself. So to start off, what is branching? Branching is actually one of the coolest things about Git, and it's a great thing to know. So right here, this is a familiar slide roughly. We have our commits, these yellow circles, or save states. And let's say we have a great idea right here. This is as far as we've got on the project. We're ready to deliver this to the client so they can see it. Now, the client wants to make a bunch of little updates in the future, but they just told you, hey, we want to add a whole new feature to this code. So you're thinking, well, that sounds great. The problem is you don't want to send them these minor updates with all this messy code for your new feature at the same time, because they want these updates, let's say once a week, and it's going to take you 2 months to make this new feature. So you don't want to have to send them this code with all this extra crap in it. So you're like, okay, what you can do is make a new branch just for this new feature, and you basically will not be touching your code because you can now switch to this new branch, work on this new feature, go back to your main project that the client has already seen, and branch off. Now, this yellow circle on the bottom is essentially your master branch that you're already on. This is all connecting right here. And this new feature is another branch. We'll call it the branch new feature. This will make a lot more sense when you actually see me doing this. So we have our two branches here right now. Now we can go with my little sperm arrows back and forth working on both of them. So the client is going to be seeing all these new updates, and they're never going to see any of the code of this great new feature that we're making. Now I can switch over to the great new feature. I can pull in those updates. I can merge those updates in and see how they react with this new feature that I'm making. And I can keep them going as long as I want. Now, at the end, I can decide to merge both branches together, and now I can deliver the clean code with the great new feature to the client. It is a really great tool. So let's take a look at it in Git. Let's open up our terminal here. We have to say bye to Homer Simpson. We're not going to be seeing him anymore. So if I type in git branch with an A flag, you see I'm on my master branch. And remember, we see that all the time in our Git status on master branch. I told you to ignore that before. Now we can finally pay attention to it. So the red right here, the remote origin master, that's essentially GitHub right there. That's a branch. That's just GitHub itself. This master in green is my local computer. Remember, like Homer Simpson has his own master local computer as well. So if I list all my files out right here, I have favorite character. Now let's take a look at favorite character. You'll see at the bottom I added a line here. Code for great new feature goes here. Now I don't want the client to see all this messy code that I'm going to be writing over the next 2 months. I just want to send them little updates. So I need a new branch. I need essentially a copy of the project I have right now, but one that I can play with and the client's never going to see. So I can do git checkout branch with the B flag, and I can call it new feature, press enter, switch to a new branch, new feature. So let's run the git branch A command again, and there we go. I have my master branch, I have a new feature branch, and I still have GitHub right there. So let's list all the files. It is the exact same files. And the great thing about Git is it just creates commit objects. Now all you need to know about that is it doesn't create a whole new file structure and a whole new file system, because that would take a long time. I don't know if you noticed, but this was pretty instantaneous to create this whole new branch. And this is the same thing that can happen if you have hundreds of files as well. Git is really quick with this because it's not literally creating copies of another directory. So let's go ahead and edit our favorite character. Remember, we're in the new branch for new feature. So I can say, hello, this is my new feature code, blah, blah, blah. And just like any normal project, we see my Git status on branch, new feature. I've modified it right there. and I can do git commit am new feature on new branch. And now the problem is, where do we push this to? If I push this to my master branch on GitHub, I'm going to have a problem because I'm going to be merging my code together. I don't want to do that. I want to keep this code separate. So guess what? You can create a remote branch for new feature as well and keep it separate from the code. That way everybody else can work on your new feature as well without touching the code that the client already sees and the client already likes. And it's really easy to do. Remember this? Git push origin master? Well, let's just change it to git push origin new feature. It doesn't exist yet, but let's just push it anyway. And there we go. Let's clear this out. Git, whoops, branch A. And there we go. We now have GitHub now has a new branch for new feature, and I have my local new feature. Now if anyone pulls in git pull origin new feature, they'll get that branch. And this is why it's important to always say git push origin master or git pull origin master, because if you have more branches, you could, like, I'm on new feature right now, obviously. I could make a mistake, git pull origin master, and I would basically pull in excuse me, the wrong branch, which I don't want to do. So the situation we have right now, let me clear this out. We have our favorite character with the code, hello, this is my new feature code, blah, blah, blah. And then let's go ahead and do git checkout master. That's how we switch branches, git checkout. So switch to branch master, and let's do another favorite character again right there. So look at that. I have these two lines right here, hello, this is my new feature code on my new feature branch, and now that I'm back on master over here, that code is not there. So I get the safety of working on my experimental new feature without the client ever having to see it. Now, what happens when the client is ready to see it and I'm done with it, I'm happy about it, let's put it all together? Well, you can do a merge. So git merge, and remember, I'm on branch master right now, and remember, just to check, you can just do a simple git branch. You don't do the A flag, that just shows your local. So this takes out all the remote stuff. You can do a git merge new feature. And there we go. We just updated it. Let's clear this out. I merged the branches together. Or I didn't merge the branches literally together, because if I do git branch, you can see they're both still there. I just merged the contents of new feature into my master branch. So if I do this favorite character right here, there we go. It's all merged in together. And remember, this works the same way. I can go onto my branch new feature and pull in, I can do a git merge master and bring in all my small updates as I continue to work on this project. And that's pretty much it. It is, once you're done with this, I don't need my experimental branch anymore because I just merged them together, right? So I can do git branch delete new feature, and I've just deleted it. Now, if I do a git branch to check out them all, I still have this guy right here. So that's a problem. But I can do, let's see if I even, yes, let's see. So I can do a git push origin, and with a colon right there, new feature. And just like that, I just deleted that branch. So git branch A. There we go. I am right back to normal. It is just that easy. And that's pretty much it for git branching. It's very simple. If you have any other questions, look in the documentation, check it out, or feel free to ask any questions in the comment below. And that's about it, guys. I appreciate you all watching this Git series, and hopefully you'll all be able to go out and teach some other people as well, people at your office, and you guys have an awesome day. I don't know what topic I'm going to be going over next. I've been getting into Android, I've been getting into Spring and Java. So those are very intense topics. I'm not sure how many videos that would take to do, but let me know if you guys have anything you want to see, and have an awesome day. Take care.